Catching up here, right here on the Double RT Boxing Show, doing a full card review of Matchroom June 1st. Now we know that card was headlined by the upset of the year so far, and Ruiz taking over the heavyweight Joshua. But the card itself, now again, for those who are just new viewers tuned in, new junkies, this is the Boxing Junkie Rehab, known as the Double RT Boxing Show. If you want to join the 713, sign in at the front desk. I'm just checking out the NBA Finals here, what's going on. Now, what we do, we don't do the whole card because not every outlet gives us the whole card. So we cover the main bouts. Now, that's going to be. Now, the one thing I forgot was Josh Kelly and Ray Robinson the opening fight for the main bout, the main card. I believe it was. So we're going to cover that fight, Pursoon and Ruiz fights. Now, the crowd itself was into it. You know, they were definitely not the fight. So let's go on the fights. The four categories: Josh Kelly, Ray Robinson, Taylor Pursoon, Smith and Joshua Ruiz. On paper, to me, those fights seemed like mismatches. You know, I thought the most evenest fight, the most even fight was Kelly and Robinson. That was the most even fight. I thought Katie Taylor was going to blitz through Pursoon. I thought Smith was going to knock out Ndom, and I thought Joshua would have an easy time with Ruiz. So on paper, I didn't think this was that good as a card. I thought it was like a B minus, C plus card. Now in actuality, Ray Robinson and Josh Kelly, that fight turned out exactly what we broke down. It was a back and forth fight, ending in a draw. I believe it was a draw. Kelly didn't quite, open up his arsenal. Some people say Kelly had by a round or two. I can understand that. I don't have Robinson winning, but I understand the draw. It was back and forth. Now Pursoon and Katie Taylor. I had Katie Taylor winning. I mean, losing that fight. I thought she started off real strong, but her Pursoon with that pressure and the jab just beat the shit out of Katie Taylor towards the end. You saw the heavier shots, the landing shots, the body language, all that just changed. Definitely was a good fight, though. Definitely was a good fight. The outcome was a little questionable, sad, but a good fight. Very good fight. Smith and Dom, that fight went exactly how I think everyone thought that fight was going to happen. So, to me, that right there is what's lowering the card. Smith just knocked him out. Everyone thinks Smith is one of the top 168s. He did what he was supposed to do. Now, as far as Ruiz and Joshua, the outcome was definitely a lot better than what it was on paper. You know, that fight was fucking holy shit, Holy shit. Not just for the fact that Joshua lost, is in the way he lost. That, he was getting hit just about at will, The defense was just invisible. It was like like I said, it wasn't like okay, back and forth. This is going to be as good old Jim Ross said, slobber knocker. No, it was the fact that it was just a one-sided holy shit, And then you saw Ruiz get knocked down. You think, okay, he got up. Joshua cracked him again. You're like, okay, Joshua's going to do his thing right here in the third round. But no, I was like, whoa. So overall, the fights on paper were kind of C plus, but lived up in actuality in person. Those fights were good as fuck. Those fights, like I said, besides the Ndom Smith fight, and even though Smith did do his thing, those fights, I say or at least, like I said, it would have been an A. You could give those fights an A in real life, but I'm gonna say just the end Dom was a little. Nah, so I'm giving in real life from a C plus paper to a B plus card. And as far as the arena, the commentary was on point. You know, did, they were questioning if Katie Taylor won that fight. They were talking how Josh Kelly is not doing what he should be doing, uh, blasting Joshua for the defense. They were on point talking. I like the commentary of the zone team. I do because Brian Kenny, even though he's probably not the best, he calls out shit. Like, oh, Katie Taylor's getting her ass whooped. Joshua's not looking to it. He'll state the obvious. And even if it's not the favorite thing you want to hear, I like hearing people go against the favorite. And he seems to be honest in that. So I appreciate the commentary of those three, Sergio, Kennedy, and I forgot the other one who does it with them. I like their commentary. Fan participation was excellent. I think the fact that the Brits were in there, they were cheering their ass off. They got into the fight. So overall, production, the camera wise, it gave you good shots. It gave a good sound from the corners. I was more impressed watching this card live than was on paper. I'm giving this card the fights on paper, like I said, were so and so. In person, I gave them out of 10, probably like an 8. The commentary, I give an 8. I thought they were very on point, saying the pros and cons of every fight. The crowd participation, I give a 9. They were off the chain, and in production, I thought it was pretty good. What they were talking about, you saw that replay. You didn't see bullshit replays of what they weren't talking about. Good walk-ins, good camera work with the crowd and everything. So I give it an 8. So it's an 8, 9. So what's that? 24 plus a 9. That's 33 out of 40, folks. We're giving Matchroom June 1st card a 33 out of the 40. Thank you for your time and support.